It's like slamming the RTL or whatever those two buttons on the screen are taking. That would be like what your mindset would be like. So good stuff.
What do you think happens when you go through a black hole?
Dude, I have no clue, man. I wish.
It just came to my head. I don't know why, but that's what I'm thinking.
I watched Interstellar, and that's like.
What you think happens is like a time warp thing?
Oh my god, dude, that would be crazy. I think I've always thought of like wormholes as being like a legitimate thing, like being able to try, like, what's the idea of, like what a wormhole when this is the example I always hear. I think this is the example they gave in that movie too. But like if you want to travel to point A to point B, I guess, and then like they go like this, and then the wormhole is like the break in the paper, so you can get through or whatever. So you can get from point A to point B like that, because space is just not like a flat plane. You know what I mean? Space is a crazy dimensional thing. And I always thought that was like what would happen, and that was like always what my dream was, that we would find these wormholes that could go to, or that black holes would be like wormholes to get to different parts of space and stuff. But I'm not really a science guy, but I've always dreamed that would be super cool, and I love space, and I've always loved like thinking about space and exploring it, and that'd be cool.
What if
you
get stretched? Because that's like something they say is like you get stretched like infinitely. Mm-hmm. So what if that happens in your body and you just die, obviously, and your body disintegrates, but your energy gets like sent through the wormhole somewhere else. So like, but you're like not in space or time. You're
that's like a really spiritual question.
You're like, because like, think about it. Like if you die and you do believe in energy, then where does your energy go? Through the wormhole. You would have to go through the wormhole.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would like, I don't know, that kind of like breaks my thought process, like,
doesn't it?
I really thought like, I guess I kind of struggle with the thought of like, when we die, like there's nothing, not that there's like an afterlife or anything, but that
3 times. This is the 3rd time that I've gotten into this conversation on the podcast. Continue. Let's go.
You were the one who brought up wormholes. We're talking about
keep talking. I want to hear what you think.
Yeah, it would be like the thought of like, I don't know, of like life, not like life after death, because I think that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I think reincarnation could happen, I guess. I mean, obviously I'm never going to know, but I guess I believe now more in spiritualist ideas of like when we die, that like our spirit, I guess, just kind of like becomes not like one with the earth. I'm not like a hippie or anything, but like that it's not just like everything is over when you die. Like your consciousness is going to end, but like you are still part of like the natural cycle of life, I suppose.
Yeah, there's a saying. Oh, my mic was shaking. I hit it on accident. There's like a saying. It's a philosophical saying, but it's that it's about immortality, and it says that what the immortal part of life is life itself. Life goes on living after death, but like, you know what I mean? Like life itself, people will continue to live. I had this thought the other day, that when the person who is like right now is like a child, when a child right now becomes the oldest person alive, no one else will be alive with them. They'll be an entirely set of, or like right now, the oldest person living right now, when she was born, the world was entirely different people.
Yep.
But like everyone's still continuing to coexist. And so that's why like the philosophical part of me makes me think of like communities and society has a soul of its own. Like there is a collective soul of the city in an instance, I guess, and that what the end goal of politics and everything is to keep that soul healthy, and it's very easy for that collective soul of the city or the state to become very pathological. So the goal of politics and government is to keep the soul of the city healthy.
That was beautiful. See, that's